That's right. Welcome to Tara Reade podcast.
We are talking this morning about a lot of breaking news happening at once. Stephanie Pomboy joining us this morning on the heels of the GDP coming out down 4.8%. In the same moment as the GDP coming out showing that contraction in the first quarter, we also got breaking news from Gilead Sciences. Gilead Sciences reporting positive news from a study about its treatment of remdesivir. This treatment is a treatment for COVID-19, and that has boosted the market huge. Market's now up 393 points on the Dow Industrials. Investors are reacting to a potential positive in this long-standing upset for the economy.
Vice President Mike Pence is being criticized by some after visiting the Mayo Clinic without wearing a mask, despite the hospital's guidelines that all patients and visitors do so. In a tweet that was later deleted, the Mayo Clinic saying it had shared the masking policy with the VP's office. The vice president explaining his decision, saying he is tested regularly.
And since I don't have the coronavirus, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to be here, to be able to speak to these researchers, these incredible healthcare personnel, and look them in the eye and say thank you.
Vice President Mike Pence with an explanation that doesn't add up as to why he didn't wear a mask when visiting coronavirus patients at the Mayo Clinic. You can see the vice president here. He is the only one, to state the obvious, who is not wearing a mask, even though that is the policy of the Mayo Clinic, which says it shared that policy with the vice president's office, and that when asked why he didn't wear one, well, here's what the vice president said.
Since I don't have the coronavirus, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to be here, to be able to speak to these researchers, these incredible healthcare personnel, and look them in the eye and say thank you.
All right, here's the thing. It's not about whether he has the virus or not. He's tested regularly. He doesn't have the virus. It's also not about looking a healthcare professional in the eye, because obviously you still can if you're wearing a mask. It's not a burqa. It's about setting an example instead of ignoring the rules that officials are asking people to follow. Out front now, Donna Brazile, chief political.
Well, we've got to talk about the vice president, Mike Pence, and his visit to the Mayo Clinic today. And let's take a look at this. As you can see, Mike Pence, who I remind you heads up the coronavirus task force, is not wearing a mask, even though everyone else is, even though Mayo Clinic policy requires all visitors and patients to wear masks. Our reporting is when Pence and team arrived today, the clinic had masks available for the vice president, his team, and reporters. There's literally...
Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.